Helmets Off, brought to you by WCF Insurance, is now on, and we're going to our favorite place to go, and that's the NFL. And if you're a Patriots fan, probably your favorite player, and that's, of course, Tom Brady. When the season starts next year, he will be the oldest player in the NFL by about a year and a half. He claims that he wants to play until he's 45, so that means he's going to play for 5 more years. But Gisele, who is his wife and is a super duper model, and probably calls all the shots in the family, said, "No, you're only going to get 2 years." Tom said, "Look, I've gotten 2 years out of my wife. I've negotiated 2 more years in the NFL. I just have to wonder. I would love to be a fly on the wall about that conversation. What did he have to give up? What did he have to do so his wife would let him play 2 more years?" Well, apparently one thing is you're not going to all those OTAs, right? Off the field, other time, whatever they call them these days. Basically mini camps and practice in the spring. So Tom goes on vacation with the family. So I think he negotiated, I don't know, probably a castle. I'll buy you a castle in Europe, and you'll let me play two more years. Or maybe he got her a diamond ring. I don't know. What does a supermodel want? Because she's got all the leverage in the world. If it was me and I was married to her and she said, "Scott, give it up," I think I'd probably just give it up. I don't know. That's just me. I'm just saying that. Love to hear that conversation, though. What did Gisele, what hammer did she bring down? He claims that he's still working on the last 3 years. He's going to pay a costly penny for those last 3 years in the NFL. It'll be a fun story to keep watching. Okay, I was just recently in Houston, Texas, and we were covering the Utah Jazz Houston Rockets second round matchup, which the Utah Jazz evened up, by the way. Fun to watch. But we had a little opportunity to catch some other sporting events, and of course you got to watch when the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros play. Really fun. Justin Verlander, speaking of supermodels, he's married to the other one. Her name's Kate Upton, and I'm always baffled at how Verlander can actually get on the mound and throw pitches if he's married to Kate Upton. I think I'd be a little bit distracted, just saying. Anyway, so we're watching Justin Verlander throw an amazing game. I mean, this guy he was on his stuff, throwing 97-mile-an-hour fastballs and 78-mile-an-hour curveballs. He had the Yankees stymied for 8 innings. Well, then came the 9th inning, and Ken Giles, the reliever, came on to pitch. Well, he gives up a 3-run home run, and then there's another wild pitch, and the Yankees end up winning the game 4-0. The funny part about this, though, is Ken Giles punches himself in the face as he's exiting the field. And he's apparently disgusted with himself. And I don't know if he just did this because he knew all his teammates were going to punch him in the face, especially Justin Verlander. Who knows? Maybe Kate Upton's going to punch him in the face for giving up such a beautiful performance. And it kind of got me thinking about what kind of crazy punishment do you dish out to yourself if you've actually lost a game or blown a save. I know I've had experiences in my life where I've lost something and I felt extremely, upset and frustrated by it. Never had a teammate punch me, or I never actually punched myself. And really, let's be honest here, folks. Can you really punch yourself that hard? I mean, have you ever like really tried to punch yourself? You don't have it within you to just kind of that full, just let yourself have it kind of, attitude or approach. I don't know. I remember back in the day, there was a golfer named Mike Reed. I've had him on our show before, and he is one of the nicest guys in the world. He's awesome, just a true gentleman, a great player on the PGA Tour, just a wonderful individual. And he was known for his consistent, accurate play on the golf course. Well, someone actually caught him where he hit the ball out in the woods, and Mike Reed was doing the same thing. He punched himself in the face. I just think this is the funniest thing in the world. How can you, it's like, I don't know, cry or something, or, whatever, do a bunch of push-ups or some kind of torture, some kind of punishment. Maybe that's why Tom Brady does so well, is Gisele just says, "Look, buddy, I can't even say it." I'm sure she uses leverage. That's why Tom's so good. In fact, that's why Verlander is so awesome. So if you want to be ultra super successful, you got to marry a supermodel. That's the key to all this. All right, we're going to move on. Last subject here. We're going to talk about these whiny NBA basketball superstars. They're complaining that the Utah Jazz fans are awful horrendous, horrible, deplorable individuals that they just say these terrible things about our mothers and our families and our children. Are you kidding me? This is Utah. If you want like really bad fans, go to Philadelphia, go to Detroit. Those fans are ruthless. I got booed at home games when I was in Detroit when I got introduced. It's like, it's just fans being fans. You all need to calm down a little bit and just relax and just, if you're letting the fans get under your skin, they've done their job. It's part of the NBA. It's part of sports. It's part of all of it. Fans are going to say whatever they can, and they're going to get away with whatever they can to get under your skin. Now, I'm a Utah Jazz fan. I don't really want to tell you guys how to handle this, and that's just kind of let it blow over, because the more you whine about it, the worse it's going to be. And I say, bring it on, Utah Jazz fans. Let them have it with both barrels. But the Utah Jazz fans are not ruthless, awful people. I promise you, they're actually very kind, good people here. They just love their Jazz. All right, Helmets Off is now off. Text helmets to 65537. Go to those social sites down there in the corner. And of course, if you're smart, which I know you are, because, well, you're watching us, dial us in on your smartphone. Until then, we will catch you soon.